Yo, what up, everyone? It is Bro Gets Rich, recording this on Friday night. Just going to do a little weekly recap, take you through the portfolios, what I bought this week, what my mindset is, stocks I bought. Also going to show you two altcoin positions that I haven't really talked about a whole lot, what those coins are, about what the dollar value is, what I'm thinking with, obviously I want to try and sell them all. Hopefully at the Pico top, this cycle probably is not going to work out because timing the top is hard, but I'm also going to show you what I plan to do with the proceeds from those altcoin positions. So make sure to like and subscribe. Hope you had a good week, and let's get into the video. All right, so this is one of my stock portfolios. I think it's valued around like $38,000 right now. If you follow the channel, you know that I made some moves this week, sold Google, bought another 100 shares of FBTC, up 25% on that so far, so not too shabby. Amazon's had a great year. Should have bought more Amazon last year, but now I know. Pretty standard stuff here. The only stock I've been buying in this account is Tesla. As you can see, Tesla is, I have a love-hate relationship with Tesla, down 18%. Haven't really been putting money in this account. I've been putting $25 a day in this account, and I've basically been buying $25 a day worth of Tesla. I had some leftover money, as you can see, $1,000 of cash in here from my Google sale, and I'm just on days Tesla's down, like it was like $176 or whatever today. Instead of 25, I'm just putting 50 in, trying to get my average cost down. I just kind of have to accept that this is probably going to be not too great of a year for Tesla, but it is a long-term hold, 5-10 year hold. Just going to have to get through these rough patches, have some more optimistic outlook with Cybertruck, their next gen, affordable vehicle. They just came out with that like remodel of the Model 3. Hopefully get some good bot news. Nobody realizes it's an AI company yet, so the plan with Tesla is just keep averaging down. Like I said, they're not going to zero. They're building more gigafactories. Like the future, I think, is still bright. Just gonna have to eat some shit this year. And once the price goes back above my cost basis, gonna halt Tesla again. I'd probably just be pretty conservative in this account and put money into like SCHD, VIG. Unless we get some kind of a crash or something, then maybe I'll look to get more, Amazon, Microsoft, or maybe even more Tesla. All right, so we're going to take a look at these two altcoin positions real quick before I show you, give a little update on like my Robinhood passive income portfolio, and it'll make more sense in a second. So the big three cryptos I own, primarily Bitcoin, a couple Ethereum, and then, a 5-figure position in Solana. And these are pretty much the only things I've talked about. So I'm going to show you these two altcoins. Let me pull up the first one right now. All right, so the first one is Render. So Render had a monster week. Kind of appropriate that I bring it up right now. Up in the 7 days, 35%, 14-day, 50%, and up 135% on the 30-day. So if we back this chart up, on the yearly, I bought most of my Render, actually pretty much I think all of my Render, between I think like $2 and like maybe the mid $3 range. At the time, the previous all-time high was like $8. And I'm not gonna lie, I don't know a ton about this one. I heard the tokenomics aren't bad. A bunch of people I respect in the crypto world who I watch on YouTube, following X, etc., kept bringing it up. It is an AI coin, has an AI narrative. Obviously, the whole NVIDIA thing, OpenAI, like AI has been on fire. So I just put two and two together and said, okay, well, there's still a lot of dumbasses in crypto, and if there's a blow-off top kind of a situation and retail's FOMOing in, AI could be a huge narrative. My initial thought was just maybe get a 5X or whatever, pull 10K of profits, and that'd be cool. But now, I think I'm sitting on about 500-ish Render, so that's grown to about like $5,000. And I don't know. I have no idea. I literally have no idea how high this thing could go. Everybody's saying we're still early in this crypto cycle, and with the amount of money just rampaging into the Bitcoin ETF, I don't really know. I'm going to be looking to take some profits at some point, but from here on out, I have no idea. Could my $5,000, could Render go to $20? Could it go to $30? I don't really know. I'm just going to have to like keep an eye on Bitcoin and draw a line in the sand and pull out some profits at some point. All right, scrolling down, lower market cap. Find this other coin. The other meaningful position in an altcoin that I have Like I said before, most of my positions are larger in Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Solana. Render and Bonk are the only two that I have I think a meaningful position in. I have a couple kind of shrapnel-y things left over from last cycle that I'm going to be looking to offload as well. So if you're in crypto, you've definitely heard of Bonk. It is like the flagship meme coin of Solana, up 6,000% this year. So obviously I'm not up 6,000%. I don't even know where I bought this thing at. I think it was a couple months ago, probably somewhere in here. I just had a bunch of kind of shrapnel coins left over. I hadn't really been on the Solana network since the last bull run, since the whole FTX thing. And I got into my wallets on the Solana network, kind of just cleared out a bunch of shitcoin shrapnel from the last cycle. And I was like, hey, you know what? Screw it. I'm just going to throw it in a bonk. I really don't want to deal with it. I'm not really too worried about it. So let's YOLO it, have some fun. And now my bonk position is, I don't know, I'm not sure how dollar value. I think it's around a few $1,000s right now of bonk. Once again, this is one, I have no idea how high it could go. Just going to, like I said, monitor the Solana price, monitor where Bitcoin is in its overall cycle. And like with Render, at some point, just draw a line in the sand. This is on the actual, this is not something I hold on an exchange. This is on the Solana network. So I don't know, let's say theoretically I sell $10,000, $20,000 worth of bonk, which would be fucking crazy. I'll probably just hold some stable coin for a while and see what happens. And then maybe if we get some kind of a Solana downturn again, I'll just re-average in to Solana as a whole and then just stake it and just take that 6% and just hold more Solana for the long term. We'll see what happens. I'm not sure. I haven't checked into stablecoin yield farming on Solana in a long time. So one step at a time, just trying to make sure I actually sell this thing and make some money. Right. So the reason I wanted to talk about those altcoins first, for instance, with my Render position, let's say I end up selling my Render and make, who knows, $10,000, $15,000, $20,000. What I'm going to do with that, and also I have some Solana I'm going to be selling, some Ethereum I'm going to be selling, and what am I going to do with that money? I'm probably going to dump it in this Robinhood account, getting 5.25% on uninvested cash. As you can see, I have $1,300 of uninvested cash in here right now. So I've been putting between $50 and $75 in this account every day. This is kind of my top priority right now because I just feel I have a ton of crypto exposure. And Tesla is my largest individual stock position, and that one's been just a up and down ride for the past few 2 years or whatever. So I just really want to build up some more stable assets, some more stable cash flow, and just really juice this passive income portfolio up. So as you can see, these are the stocks I hold right now: SCHD, JEPI, and DGRO. Should be getting a SCHD payment, dividend payment this month, and it's going to be fun. I'll show you guys. We'll pull out the spreadsheet, but it's going to be significantly more than the first payment. So the dividends are growing, and that's fun to see. This is total account appreciation. So see, I'm up 7% on SCHD, up 3.82% on JEPI, and DGRO is a new position, up almost 1% so far. And also to counterbalance the Tesla and crypto risk, I do own some real estate, primary and a rental. And so that's stable, obviously. But one of the main reasons why I want to hit up this passive income account on Robinhood is because I'm also an entrepreneur in a business. I work in a business that I'm a partner in, and I work a shit ton, and I have a lot going on. It's a lot of action, and I wanted to buy more real estate, and I eventually will. But with interest rates, and then just having to deal with inspections and city inspections for rentals, or if shit breaks, and dealing with plumber, I just don't have time for that kind of stuff right now. So the ease of being able to just dump money into dividend stocks or getting 5% on cash or writing covered calls eventually just makes more sense right now. So eventually I'll get in a place where I will buy, either sell my house and buy a duplex or just buy a flat out rental. Not sure, but I'll let you know, and I'll make a video on my real estate holdings sometime for you as well. Yeah, I've been getting flamed in the comments a little bit. I think there's still a lot of Bitcoin skeptics out there, and it is a paradigm shift, and I get it. But we're just going to keep spitting facts, and I'm going to keep buying Bitcoin. And so far, it's worked out. So anyway, Bitcoin Magazine dropped this tweet yesterday BlackRock spot Bitcoin ETF. So yesterday being, as I think this would have been on Wednesday, took in a record 788 million for BlackRock's IBIT. So just crazy. Throwing some shade at Papa Elon from Bitcoin Magazine. Tesla is now up 2x on the remaining Bitcoin it bought back in 2021 by selling early, because they did sell some of their stack, I think last year. They lost over $2 billion in gains. So that sucks. I'm sure Elon's not losing any sleep over it. I don't think Elon loses sleep over a whole lot other than, SpaceX and trying to innovate. Like, I don't think he's really that upset about his Bitcoin gains, but $2 billion is a lot of money. Another ego check from Raoul Pal. I think Raoul's done a really good job of talking about crypto, and, obviously he's like hyping crypto, but he's not shilling. And he's also trying to remind people, to stay level-headed, which is really important. And his key kind of motto for this crypto cycle, what is it? It's like DTFU or something like that. It's like, don't fuck this up. So DFTU, yeah, don't fuck this up. That's his whole mantra. So that's what I'm trying to do, is not fuck this up. But anyway, he says, I know we all feel like geniuses now in crypto. We aren't. Remember, whenever you think your shit smells of roses, you are likely to get your face rubbed in it if you aren't careful. It will happen to all of us in different ways. Just make sure it isn't fatal when it happens. So I think he's basically talking about not leveraging up in this crypto market. I don't use leverage. I just hold all spot. And I don't think Raoul holds leverage either. But yeah, I mean, according to him, all you have to do is hold for a while. And we should be good. Just don't forget to sell. I forgot to sell a lot of crypto last cycle, and it fucking sucked. So, gotta sell this time. So Jamie Dimon, who throws shade at Bitcoin all the time, but his bank, JP Morgan report says Bitcoin ETF inflows could top 60 billion over the next 3 years. So it's kind of a theory going around. The gold ETF, when the gold ETF dropped, gold went up for 8 straight years. There's a lot of people saying that Bitcoin could just go up and to the right for quite some time. Obviously, it'll get some pretty nasty pullbacks because, if Bitcoin gets to 250,000, it's probably a high enough price that somebody who's been holding Bitcoin for 10 years, maybe they want to buy a yacht and a mansion finally, So we'll see. There could be some nasty pullbacks. I'm not saying that's going to happen. It's going to go up and to the right for 8 years or whatever it is. But the inflows have been insane. And in my opinion, all we can do is just kind of sit back and monitor the situation and buckle up. And we'll see what happens. But it definitely seems possible at this point. I'll tell you that. All right. So as always, none of this is investment advice. Just entertainment. Make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Let me know what you bought this week. You buying stocks? You buying crypto? Saving up for some real estate? I don't know what else you could be buying. But let me know down in the comments. I'll talk to you soon. I hope you have a nice weekend. I'm going to be chilling. My name is Bro Gets Rich. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Peace out.